somebody, give me a fair offer for it, and if the wife agree with it, we'll sell it. If not, we'll just hold on to it and make the son when he's situated. He is interested. He said he was interested in it, but I told him you may not want to have a 9 to 5 and try to manage a piece of property. So
right.
So yeah. I know that what Zillow got it on the market for that I can't get, but I'm just hoping that I could be satisfied with your offer.
Sure. Well, honestly, I wouldn't want to tell you any sort of number without seeing it, because for several different reasons. One, I could shoot myself in the foot by telling you that I have to be at such and such low number, and then in actuality the repairs might not be as pressing as what I assume, and so I just I guess what I'm getting at is we would like to come out and see it at some point. I could probably get somebody out there tomorrow or Friday to give it a look if you are open to that.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm open to it.
What time would you like? I've got you on speakerphone here. I don't want to be rude. Actually, my business partner Dave Dodge is here in the room with me. I'm going to ask him what kind of I'm going to be out of town the next 2 days, but I think Dave could probably come see it. Dave, do you have a time on Thursday or Friday that you could go out there and look at this property?
Yeah, I think so. This is Southwest Avenue, right?
Uh-huh.
Let me look.
This is a 2-story property, correct, sir?
Yeah.
I thought so. I'm looking at the public records database here. I'm a realtor, so I'm able to look at the
Thursday or Friday this week?
Yes, sir.
I could do Friday afternoon.
Dave said he could do Friday afternoon. Would that work for you, Mr. Martin?
Just give me a call. I'm
Sorry about
retired.
3 p.m.
All right.
How about 3 p.m.? Or let's do 2. Let's do 2.
Would 2 p.m. work good for you?
2 p.m. would be perfect.
2 p.m. is perfect for me too.
Call during the way because I'm less than 5 minutes away from it.
All right,
Okay,
we'll call
great,
you
yeah.
around 1:30 when we're headed that way.
Yeah, we'll just call you to confirm we're on our way. I know a lot of people are wishy-washy, but we will be there.
Sounds good.
Hey, thanks for your time, and we're. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You there?
Sorry, 2 o'clock Friday.
Yes, sir. And we will be there, and we appreciate your time, and we appreciate you giving us a call.
Sounds like one. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. Have a good day.
All right, 2 p.m. Got it set for Friday.
That could be a good one right there, dude.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's why I wanted to call. Okay, we have to call Todd.
Yeah, call him up.
I'm gonna let you talk to him, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pawn him off on you because he's probably gonna. I bet. Well, we have to.
This is Todd with the Fine Brook. Can I help you?
Hey, Todd.
Hey,
Travis
Todd.
and Dave.
Travis and Dave here. Sorry that I just got all of your calls and messages. We've been working on a renovation all morning.
Are you alive and kicking? That's the important question.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
We made it
over
out
here,
okay.
man.
Okay, well that's more important than anything else. Obviously, we need to get a lease or the ledger for the tenants' payments on Plymouth, which I thought we would have gotten by now, but we haven't.
I know we're trying to get this from the seller as well, but we're working on that. What else you need?
We're pushing to close by tomorrow, which is kind of, and our title company's been trying to
Yeah,
get
I
your
don't-
title company on board. And
So here's the thing, Todd. We don't have the occupancy yet, and he's working on getting that. And I thought that was one of the requirements that you had. So if that's the case,
well, absolutely. I mean, we
yeah. So if that's the
obviously have
case,
to
we're
have
not going to be able to
occupancy.
do this tomorrow. The seller's slow rolling us on this, but he's wanting to sell it. So as soon as we
Well, I
can,
hope so.
yeah, as soon as we can check all the boxes, we can do that. So yeah, tomorrow won't work, unfortunately, but that's all right. We're working on getting the occupancy with him, and then we got leases, ledgers, rent rolls, all that stuff. Or are we working on that?
Well,
still,
we had
Travis?
to get an updated. We have the old lease ledger, the old ledger, and Megan, our title coordinator, is working with this guy to get the updated version of it, since it's, we have the version from a few months ago, and she's saying that she thinks she's going to have that today. And of course we have the original leases as well, and so as soon as we get all that, I will definitely get that emailed over to you. And I thought,
do you have a targeted close date? That's going to be more important than anything else, because if we need, everything's based off of, we don't close on Fridays, so I mean that's not going to be an option.
oh, okay.
But the more important thing is do we need to amend a closing date to because from what we understand, your title company has been kind of ghosting our title company, and that they have had no communications this week at all. Although Christina Scott from Total Title Services has reached out a number of times, so we don't even know to what degree they're prepared to close.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, I haven't heard any of that, but I'll definitely give them a call once I'm off the phone with you guys and make sure that they can give some authority to this.
Yeah, and once again, I think the more important thing is making sure that we know what day we're gonna close on, and if we need to amend that in, let's amend that in. I don't have a problem, but we do need the lease and the ledger information. Obviously, the occupancy as well, which is kind of critical, because if you don't want to mess around with these municipalities, if you have a tenant that's in a property and they don't have the proper occupancy.
Yeah, and we made that very clear to him, and he seems to think that that's not an issue because he can get the occupancy. So I said, cool, go get it, and he's working on that. So let's touch base with him, so that way we're not having to do this a second time, Todd, and push it back again and get a realistic date.
I don't have a problem moving the date. I don't want to, we don't need to.
Are you there, Todd?
We're losing you, buddy.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you back.
Yeah, we understand this is frustrating. I would like to get it done. We would like to get it done as well. And I've been out of commission for this week with some family stuff, so that's partly my fault. But we'll definitely get clarification, and yes, we probably will need to get an amendment. As long as that's okay with you, I will draw it up and get it to you.
Yeah, get that taken care of and get it signed off on, and let's at least move that target to a safe point. And more importantly is obviously get the docs over to us for closing.
You got it, Todd.
We
We're going to
definitely
work on that
will,
now,
man.
buddy.
And I was going to say target of closing maybe Friday, and then you said you guys don't close Fridays, so I understand that. I need to talk with Megan. She's the one that's dealing with the other seller on this stuff. So I need to make sure that I don't want to tell you that we've got this, and this, and then have to tell you that I was lying. So I want to
find out what you can and get back with me, okay?
I definitely will, man. I apologize again about not getting back with you sooner today. If I didn't have my phone on me, so I apologize.
Okay. Well, let me get going here. I'll hear from you later then.
I definitely will be in touch with you, Todd. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. You can tell he's aggravated, but
I'm not worried about it, man. It's fine.
that's a.
Got it. I'm working on getting a foundation estimate on another property right now.
Let's see. I'm gonna make a note to myself to get back in touch with him.
We just need to be harassing the seller at this point, Travis. You gotta quit you gotta quit apologizing.
Oh, okay.
There's no reason to apologize for something that's out of your hands.
Right.
He knows we're wholesaling this. We probably should have these documents by now, but we don't. So whatever. I'll take blame for that if needed, right? But at this point, we just have to talk to the seller and just get realistic with him. And just tell him, hey, man, you want to sell this property to us or what? You either get a occupancy inspection or we walk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to have that. It's essential.
You want to call him together?
Yeah, call him up. I'm fucking starving, man. Let's eat. This food should be here in a minute.
All right. Let me bring him up. My phone's about to. You mind calling him on your stuff? Because my phone's about to go. I don't have my charger because it's in my case that I didn't bring. I'm such an idiot.
All right, what's the Prince?
Prince and Tiana. Megan says she's dealing with him, so I hate to, but at the same time, it's like.
Call Megan Carew.
Calling Megan Carew Mobile.
Solving problems all day long. That's all we do is solve problems.
Right.
Hello?
Hey, when's the last time you talked to Prince?
I just texted him. I told him I'd give him a call here in a minute when I get a chance.
Okay, so we need to figure out if he is going to be capable of getting this occupancy inspection or not.
I have you see the occupancy pulled up right here. I just have to do one thing, and then I call him, and I have like literally a list of shit that I have to ask him questions for. So.
All right,
it's
cool.
gonna
We'll
take
just
me a minute on the phone.
do that, and then let me know when you're done.
Okay. I
All
will.
right, thanks. So let's just move on. She'll handle that,
Cool.
or work on it at least. Maybe not handle it.
Right. No, we just need to. So, okay.
If anyone's watching, send a comment over. I'm just making some follow-ups here today, guys.
2131. What?
Mm-hmm. You want me to call? So I'm not gonna call him because she's gonna.
2130. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I gotta call this agent. 2131. 2131. 2131. Where's this guy at? 2131. Jesus. Fuck. This phone, man. Absolutely incredible.
Putting out fires left and right. There's 4 of them today.
Hey, Mr. Schaefer, this is Travis Wakefield. You texted me, I guess, last week about my listing at Nebraska, and you went over there, and the lockbox was open. I actually texted you back, and I just realized that the text I sent back to you did not go through. So so I didn't want you to think that I ignored you. We have a new lockbox on. I'm going to text you the code. And just let me know if you're still interested or your buyer's still interested in seeing it. We're planning on relisting early in the week, I think it'll probably be. But if you are interested in the meantime, we could potentially go ahead and make a deal. I'm going to text you that code as aforementioned, and feel free to text or call me back. Thank you.
If you are satisfied to send, thank you. Your
Didn't even go through it. So crazy. 21.
Oh yeah, let me see if Corey got that house in South City opened yet with the crazy title issue.
Which one?
He called me yesterday and said he was gonna try to do it today. The locksmith that you introduced me
yeah.
to.
I doubt it. If he hasn't called for payment.
He got us into another one that we bought in the hood. Lockbox on. Okay, so check this out. Mike got us a lockbox on
Yeah, I saw that.
Nixon. So I'll update the CRM and send that seller a text saying, oh, you got some pictures too.
Oh, he was in. Oh,
I'll update. Is that a fire damage house?
I don't think so.
Mike likes it. He said he wants to buy it. Me too. Let's get it. Did you use her code? Hey, we got Jimmy John's coming. If you see him walk in mindlessly looking around, let me know.
Will do. We plan to relist the property next week. However, if you would like to show it to your buyer before then, we would love for you to do that. Period. Please let me know if you have any other questions. And thanks for letting me know about the lockbox. Period. I apologize about all the miscommunication. Period.
Use her code. See the first picture. Okay, cool. And that's Nixon. Ooh, Bacchosaurus shit from
So 3812
loading that fucking
Carondelet.
dumpster today.
What are we offering on that? He wants what's he asking on that? I think we already made an offer on the property. Verbally.
Code is 36.
Please. I'm calling to see what he was charging for rent in the past. This one. So what did you think we needed to be on price on you wanted to be at like 50 grand on that Carondelet property, right?
Hold up.
So Mike wants to hold this one?
Hello.
Hey Karen, just wanted to call you back and let you know that my guy got the lockbox out there for you. So anytime you want to go, just let me know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Say that again?
Mike's talking about maybe buying and holding this one?
I don't know. He hasn't seen the inside. We don't know
Okay.
shit yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's get inside.
Sorry.
What's the one you're working on?
3812 Carondelet. Just want to make sure that I'm understanding about this offer. I think you wanted to be at like 50 on that.
Thomas Henry?
No,
Harmon?
yeah.
Got it.
I think he owes like 77. So
This is, this one I just looked at.
he's talking about listing it. I think that's probably his best.
Let me look at the notes here. Hold up. What are we getting a value of this at?
The AVM is 115, I think.
Okay.
Comps are 109 to 150. I'm assuming you're probably going to put 30 grand in it to fix it up. I haven't even really looked at the pictures. Just going off what I know, what I've heard about the property, I think you're going to put 30 in it. And you've seen it, so you can tell me whether I'm right or wrong. So if you buy it at 77, you're going to be all in at
Estimated values. How much? What's the AVM?
115, 117, something like that. I just got the range. It's 113 to 125. So I'm saying 117.
Top streams showing 105.
Comps are
It's right on the main road.
I was just gonna say comps.
And there's a river right there. It's not just a road, bro. Fuck.
The river has never flooded any of those houses because the precautions they take. So it's not really. However, what I'm getting at, I know that still affects it. there are some really good comps right on the main street right there. However, it's still less desirable in my eyes because it's on the main street. And most of the higher comps are not on the main street. They're back in the neighborhood behind that. So
Yeah, absolutely. And just because these don't flood doesn't mean that they don't all have foundation issues right up along this big ass creek river.
right.
Because whenever it fills up, it pushes out. And we bought
Pressure.
one street over
You know the neighborhood.
and wholesaled it. And the whole thing had to have piers put in and metal beams going up.
I
And
just think this isn't a deal.
this
but-
one didn't have that, but it was leaking.
right. He's got
And
a
it
sump
already,
pump.
but it was only on one wall of the 4.
I
So
think
it didn't make sense. Like, you got to do the whole
Well,
basement.
he said his sump pump went out one day. That's happened to us before. And we got water in one room, so that carpet is pulled out in the basement. Basically, if your sump
I've
pump
been down
goes
there.
out,
I was there yesterday. Yeah. It's okay. So we're looking at an ARV of, what do you think?
110 to 120 probably.
Yeah, maybe 110 to 120. Okay,
And he
that's
owes
fine.
77. You're going to put 20 to 30 in it, I think. What do you think?
From the walkthrough yesterday, 20 minimum.
I didn't look at the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
You wanna look
20
at
to
them real
30.
quick? Here.
Sure.
It's might be able to get away with it for less. Let's take a look. I need a refresher.
Still, there's not a lot of room there, man.
It's
Unless
not.
you're going to hold it as a rental, and then you still want to get it at 70%.
So here, what do we say? 110 to 120.
Even at just say 120, because that's the only way you're
Yeah,
going to make it work.
That's
is-
right. So let's do that times 75. That's
So you have
90.
to be all in at 90.
And he owes 77. So if we took and spent 15, there's no way. We have to spend 12.
Say we just offer him 60. He's going to tell us to go fuck
Yeah.
ourselves.
So
and
check
then
this
we'll
out.
add
I
it
mean,
to the
the
list.
kitchen looks good. The bedrooms look good. The shower's fine. It needs some tile work. It needs some flooring. Here's the basement. Look, they have this big ass bathroom
Mhm.
downstairs in the basement, which is so stupid. It's just got this big tub, all these tiles. Look, here's to the left of it. And then right outside of this is that.
That's where the sump pump.
Yeah, right along this
He's
wall.
probably got. Looking at that.
So they put
he's
it in
probably got mold
behind.
back
They put
there.
it in behind this.
You know, there's mold behind that.
Well, not necessarily though. Well, there is there because you
Yeah,
can see
right.
it. But if they put that sheet in, they have it at my house actually. They put the sheet between the drywall and the concrete,
Right.
and it's like a mold. It's for water to run down essentially.
So the mold's just.
And I
in
doubt
the
they have
drywall.
that, right? Because you can see it. So this all has to be ripped up. I mean, there's no way that we're gonna not spend 12 grand, and that's at 75% at the highest ARV. So let's make an offer at 60K, which is well below what he owes. That's 17,000 less than what we think he owes. He's gonna be like, "You guys are crazy," and then why don't you offer to list it?
Right.
And you can list it at 80 grand or 85 grand and appease him, and
I'll offer. I think he said he's got an
And-
agent, but
and-
I'll still offer.
or tell him that if he doesn't like that we can't pay 60, which he won't, then see if he'll sell it to us for what he owes, and we'll list it on our own above that. Just flip it.
Okay.
I mean, we've got a couple options here. But let's just call him and see.
You want to call him now?
Mhm.
Why don't you call him? My phone's going dead. If you don't mind.
Call him up. Thomas?
Yeah.
Oh, don't we think he owes 77, right?
That's what he says.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 31460617226 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Thomas, David Dodge, House Sold Easy. Came out and looked at 3812 Crown to Let yesterday. Wanted to call you and make an offer to you. Talk about some options. Give me a ring when you get a minute. 314-463-4100. Thanks, Thomas. That's our food.
What's up?
Jimmy John's? Yep. Right here. Here's 30 minutes. It's all good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
No problem, When did you get here? In there? Club Lulu. There you go.
Ain't got no straw in there?
There might have been one in there that I crumbled up.
Thanks, man.
No problem. No problem at all.
None of these places up here ever send napkins.
Yeah. All right.